Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach. These guys one of the last undefeated standing this season, 4-0. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And off we go from Cleveland. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, or the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
They've got first down here from the 36. Throwing off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Inside the 30. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, how much production, he's running a blowout, but that wasn't the case. He does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, this time find a way to win.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Option play now. He's headed right. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt bites deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like, turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few bluebirds.
And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. Third down from the gun. He's going for it himself. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Panthers first.
22 yards. First down, Panthers. It's metal brain corrodes.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
He's got a man left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 45.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds his fullback. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
32. First down, Carolina.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Still to go here. This is second down.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Still sticking with the passing game. This one's caught. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Right side, quick pass, complete. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Zone read. This is Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
4th down. He calls his own number on the option. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. Keeps away from 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. They'll go play action on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panther 1st down.
There's a dive up the middle. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Looking now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. 1st down, play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're throwing it. Fits it through the middle. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but they still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
2 more yards. That's another Browns 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 18 at the Panthers' 28-yard line.
The motion a receiver left. Throwing on 2nd. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. On that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find payday.
Gallus checks on the extra point. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4.
14. Browns 10.
Now Corey Gallus on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Pass play on 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Ball's go on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the well again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down, and they go right back to it. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 14-10 our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. That's caught for the 1st. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to be sent up just a few yards from Pater here. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
QB sneak coming, and he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers now lead by 10. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On the give, here's Judkins. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Handoff now to the receiver. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense, what credit is due.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Here's Judkins on second down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Ken, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
10 at the 15-yard line.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake.
Brings up second.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They'll go, Judkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Panthers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. From the gun, here's a handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down, Panthers.
They give it to him again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Carolina.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today. There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Little knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set for the kickoff. Little. From the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He's going to throw it. Complete out to the right. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He's going to keep this one. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. This time looking to throw. That throw behind his intended target. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Back to throw now. That one's complete over the middle. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another carry for him. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Trayvon Merrick has it. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Continuing to move past the 45. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Brings up second and 10.
Another throw here on second down. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Running back motions right. Third and long for him here. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter. But that is enough time to get a drive together. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Back to throw. Space past the 35. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Second and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Final throw before the break. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys running back. He's going to get loose, get into the secondary, and get into the painted grass. 38 yards on the touchdown. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is Ashton Genty. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Raiders get a second straight win after that 1-2 start. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the Steeler wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Steelers move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Browns first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
An 11-yard pickup. Leads to third.
To the air on third and long. Brought in right side. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Carolina offense headed out now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense has now left you some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Judkins up the middle. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
48-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working now from the gun. Called in left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Judkins goes the wrong way, and he's going to lose several here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw here. They call this a 4-yard pickup, so now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this or will they punt?
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
So they're not going to kick for the tie. They're going for the lead here late on 4th and goal. Back to throw it. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 3rd quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
One after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. Now Boy Gallis on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Will be yard at most there, and it's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It is cut left side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Third and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The
Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down, play action. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. That throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Corey Gallis connects. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Setting up to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Air it out on 3rd. Well, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. First down from the 42. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And it's a nice game, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. By his running back, Junkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns, first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Panthers.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got a man left. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First and 10 at the 20.
On the pistol, here's Junkins. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
He's dropping back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
To the sideline and incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Borregales connects. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll run it from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now on 1st down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
play straight ahead. Give him time on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
On third down. That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal, Carolina.
They'll try and punch it in. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Pick up 2. Brings up second and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning.
And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
It's a pickup of 44 yards.
Another game to Judkins. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Zone read. This is Judkins. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the before going down. The Panthers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Cut out left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard
Up in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Third down from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So first down from the 41. Wadian right side by McMillan. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. A gain of 12.
Sticking to the air here. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Working quickly here. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. So first down from the 41. We put a receiver in motion left. Judkins running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Offense to the line. Second down. They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. It's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. We've set it downs for them from the 31. From the gun, Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's Judkins on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns on their way to their third win of the year. Third down run from Judkins. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Roy Gallis connects. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter.
The 2nd down.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
87. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical.